Good morning, students. In the last audio, I have discussed with you the major multi-purpose river valley projects, and as I instructed, please do this map work on the outline map and paste it in your notebook. This map gives you the location of different power projects. Among the important ones are the Salal project, which is located on Chenab River, Chamera project located on the Satluj River, Bhakra Nangal Dam again on Satluj River, Tihri Dam located on River Ganga. Then we have Rana Pratap Sagar and Gandhi Sagar dams located on River Chambal. These are important projects that you have to write, show on the map. Then we have on River Son, Rihand Dam, and we have 5 important dams which are located on Damodar River called Damodar Valley Project. These 5 dams, they are a part of the Damodar Valley Project. These dams are Tilaiya, Konar, Bokaro, Panchet and Maithon dams. These 5 dams are located on Damodar River and together they are called Damodar Valley Corporation. Then on River Mahanadi, very important dam is located, that is Hirakund Dam. Then another dam which is very important is Ramagundam Dam, that is located on River Godavari. It is one of the tributaries of Godavari on which it is located. And we go towards Gujarat. Here we have on River Narmada Sardar Sarovar Dam. This is also very important dam. Then on River Krishna we have 3 important dams, that is Koyna Dam located on Koyna River, tributary of Krishna. Then we have Nagarjun Sagar Dam on River Krishna, and we have Tungabhadra Dam located on River Krishna. And another important dam that is located on Kaveri River is Mettur Dam. Okay, and the last one is Periyar Dam. All these dams that I have mentioned, you have to show it on your maps and paste it in your notebooks. This is a list of the important multi-purpose river valley projects located in India that you have to remember, you have to learn for actually locating them on the map. We'll compare the advantages and disadvantages of multi-purpose projects. We all have done the objectives, and objectives includes only the advantages, that it provides electricity, it helps in checking floods. At the same time, it can be used for fishing and it can become center of tourism as well. These are some of the advantages. But as every coin has 2 sides, so multi-purpose river valley projects also have some disadvantages, and these disadvantages includes, first of all, the damming and regulating of the rivers will affect the natural flow of the river, and that will also cause poor sediment flow. The low-lying parts of river will be devoid of the sediments, the fertile soil. Secondly, excessive sedimentation at the bottom of the reservoir means the dam, depriving the flood plains of the silt, means the plain areas beyond the dam will have a poor silt supply, which is a natural fertilizer leading to the land degradation. It also results in rockier stream beds as the sediments are not found in the low-lying areas. Dams fragment the rivers and it makes it difficult for aquatic fauna to migrate in the low-lying areas. The reservoirs created on the floodplains also submerge the existing vegetation and soil, leading to its decomposition, and it also has led to the social movements like Narmada Bachao Andolan, Tihri Dam Andolan, because of displacement of people from the reservoir regions. Excessive irrigation leading to change in cropping patterns and commercialization of agriculture, and also the salination of the soils. It also increases the social gap between the rich landlords and the poor landless workers, because The landlords will become wealthier because of betterment of agricultural activities in the irrigated areas. It also leads to interstate water disputes at times. Sometimes they fail to control floods, and the floods due to release of water are also one of the major threats to the people living in the areas around the multi-purpose projects. They may also at times induce waterborne diseases, pests and pollution resulting from excessive use of water. Students, these are important facts which should be kept in mind for efficient management of water. There should be no wastage of drinking water, and common people should take active part in the conservation and management of water resources. And chemicals or any other pollutants must be checked from getting into the water bodies, and government should register the water extraction points so that proper management can be done. And repairing immediately the water supply pipelines is an important thing that needs to be done for checking the wastage of water. We'll take up methods of conservation and management in the next audio.